We have the Max Speeding Rods camber caster plates right here, which is also another part of the Max Speeding Rods coilovers that they sent us, which is a new set of coilovers for the drift car, which is going to do us pretty solid. I had another set on Yeet, and they did perfectly fine for Yeet, so I'm putting a set on the drift car because coilovers actually work pretty solid. So one thing about Max Speeding Rods coilovers is that they're adjustable, and you really can change almost anything on them. You can lift them up, you can change the ride height, you can change dampening. Everything here is adjustable. Even the top plate has a bearing in here. The last version of this shock didn't actually have that. So this coilover has actually been upgraded from the last time that I got some from Yeet. So they put some effort into their stuff, and they also actually upgrade their stuff as well to make it better. One thing that I thought was really cool. So I'm gonna be using these camber caster plates. We need to use those with the Scotty D arms, and I'm also going to be putting on that front strut right there, which the other side's already together. We're gonna go ahead and throw this one together real quick. All right, so for camber caster plates, back the plate up. Put a spacer on each stud. Now we have camber caster plates installed on both sides, 2, 3, and for this fourth hole, most people usually just take what their setting is, what they want it to be, and lock at, and then drill the hole and then put it in right there. So I'm gonna wait until this car gets aligned to a spec that I actually like, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drill that fourth hole and get it tied down in there. So we have the camber caster plate in now. If you wanna know what that means, basically you're taking the top of the shock and you can adjust your camber by moving it forward. That'll adjust your camber back and forth, and then caster is, which is this little setting, and that adjusts your caster, which, like I said before, that's over my level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it pretty much close to 0 as I can, tighten everything down. Now we can go ahead and put the shock on the bottom side for this other front side. It'd be pretty easy. So setting up the coilover is pretty simple. Just pretty much lower everything down. This plate right here, the main thing is sitting on the bottom side as far low as it can possibly go. Well, we have to put these pieces right here, which are the adapters for the top piece. We're gonna put those on right now and see if we have clearance. Oh yeah, all the clearance in the world. So, is it like close?
I got you. Hey brothers, were you trying to get it on here?
Yeah.
You put it on here. How's it? All right.
Dope. So now that part's on. And now we go back to the shock and we preload it, so that way whenever we set up our suspension, we are at 0. I'm taking all of the preload, or putting it into this thing, so now barely has a little bit of preload on there, and there's no more shaking parts that can move around. We can basically set our preload to that. That is 0 preload on these shocks. Most likely we'll have to use a corner scale to triple check that. The way you set ride height on these guys is, since they attach to the spindle right here, which I'll have to lift up the A-arm, what you do is you literally just spin it. If you spin it out, it goes down, and if you spin it up, then it goes up, and that's how you adjust your ride height. These Max Speeding Rods coilovers working together with the Scotty D angle kit is going to have us freaking dialed at this event that we're going to be going to here. Hopefully. This will be the first time I'm drifting at an actual event, and the first time I'm taking this car drifting ever. I've never slid this car once before. So it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be fun. So now, the last part, we have to take our bump steer and set it up kinda. So put our heim joints in where they're supposed to go for the steering, put our heim joint holders in, and this bottom bolt. With that, we have a drift car with working steering.